So it's funny, you don't know Coach Hatton. Coach Hatton. He coached at Haines City for years, and then he left Haines City and went to a community college in Mississippi to coach. Won a national championship, got inducted to the Hall of Fame. Now he's coaching up in Crestview in Pensacola. I mean, not in Pensacola, but 45 minutes outside Pensacola, Panhandle. Well, they're in A district, so they pay like crazy good. And he's said, that at some point he'd like to move back to Polk County because he kind of likes, Central Florida. So when the Lane Gibson job comes up, I send him a text and go, "Hey, by the way, the Lane Gibson job coach just left, and they got like 3 5-star kids on their team."
He was like, "Yeah."
And he goes, he's very matter of fact. He goes, "Man, I have to take a fucking $40,000 pay cut. I'll just go ahead and lose." He's out ready to get my ass whooped and lose $40,000. Hey Marlon, we ready, baby? Corey stays ready, right? Like Corey's like the Marine. He's always ready. Corey, you ready? Oh.
Yeah, I guess you could just run through it.
Yeah, let me just wait. Who said it the other day? During SOS. It was Hannah who said, when he comes to you, always say you're ready. No matter what happens, always say you're ready. All right, here we go, guys. F minus G of X. F minus G of X. What is that? 7x minus 2 minus 4x minus 3. All right, so this becomes 7x minus 2 minus 4x plus 3. 7x minus 4x is 3x. Negative 2 plus 3 is 1. So that's 3x plus 1. Okay, that's F minus G of X. By the way, we have a STEM Club sign up. Lizette is your chief operating officer there at the STEM Club. She does have her sidekick, David.
If you're still trying to figure out major, I can get you to talk to an advisor quicker than once after auditions.
All right. So great stuff going on with the STEM Club. If you're interested, make sure you sign up. All right. Unconfirmed reports, there's 4 points extra credit anybody who signs up. Unconfirmed. And the reason why it's unconfirmed is because it's not true. But I've heard the rumor. Negative 21 minus 2 is negative 23. So that's F of negative 3. G of, speaking of the unconfirmed sidekick, meet Thor. G of negative 3. G of negative 3 is 4 times negative 3 minus 3. That's negative 15. And now you want to add those numbers together. Okay? So essentially, Marlon, what's up, Dave? Please, grab one. Here's a plate.
If you want pumpkin oats.
Molly. Thank you. I mean, Jenna, that's like when you're sitting down at the restaurant and the bill comes, you don't reach for your wallet. You just go like, you just pretend you ain't got it. No, Mama, I ain't got my wallet today. I thought when you invited me for dinner, you were paying for it. Negative 38. Yeah, you can get one, Sam.
Yeah, there's one left. There's one left.
All right. Hey, what up, big dog?
How are you?
Here's Dakota, yeah?
Yes, sir.
It's good to see you now.
You too.
All right. F of G of 4, Marlon. F of G of 4. G of 4. Dakota, your statistics?
Yes, sir.
The one that just started, yeah?
Yeah.
Meet Cody.
So,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Cody's going to, where are you looking at now, Cody?
For what?
For school. Did you talk to Yale or something?
Yeah,
How's that working out for you?
pretty good.
Okay.
So far.
Cody's going to be a big-time college football player one day. All right. So meet Cody. Cody's also your personal statistics tutor. How did he do, Nelson? Did he do a good job? All right. Cody, that's Dakota. He's taking statistics, but he's over there too. All right. G4. There should be a song. All right. Find G of 4, Marlon. Plug in 4. You're going to get 4 times 4 minus 3. That's 13. Now what this symbol means is take this answer you just got and go to F and plug it in again. So it's a 2-step process, Corey. There's one step where you find this answer. Then there's the final step where you take that answer and go plug it in somewhere else. Okay? So 7 times 13 minus 2. Okay? So 7 times 13 is 91. Minus 2 is 89. Should we offer Dakota a donut, or do we just look at him and think he probably doesn't eat donuts? That part?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You gotta carve up, man. You probably got a big workout later. Alright. G of f of x. G of f of x. Now, what that means, Marlon, is you take f and you plug it into G. So you're taking this expression and you're plugging it into here. Okay? So you got 4 times 7x minus 2, which is 28x minus 8. All right. Now, questions? Do y'all want to see like 4 more new problems and try it on your own? You want to rerun that? Hey, Laylee, how are you?
Good. I have to go open the sale office at 9.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
That's fine.
We do Germany
What are you talking about? Here?
No, the last one.
Here? Oh, shit. Hold up.
Oh.
Appreciate you looking out. Appreciate you looking out. Hey, adjust it. We're calling it audible. We forgot the minus 3. And by we forgot it, I meant me. All right? You're going to practice it? Yeah. Right now, you're kind of in a, you just did definitions, there's not much to go over. As it goes on, you'll find these sound great. All right. But for today, there's probably not much to see. All right. Without running through the whole first chapter, and then you'd be done today. We're good? Corey? Laylee, we good? All right. Let's say h of x equals x squared minus 2x. J of x is equal to 3x minus 4. Find h plus j of x. H times j of 3. H composed with j of x. J composed with h of 4. Okay? Y'all try that. 1140. Now, we've forgotten all about circles, right? That was like the very first thing we did. And some of y'all get to the test day and be like, oh shit, circles are on here too. If this is the endpoint of the diameter, where's the center at? The center would, yes, it is in the center. 100%. How would I find said center? Great answer. It's the midpoint. It's the midpoint. How do you find the midpoint? You add these together. And you divide by 2. So your center is at 1, 2. Okay? Your center is at 1, 2. So this is x minus 1 squared, y minus 2 squared equals whatever r squared is, right, Sam? Now, how do you find out what r is? You either A, find the distance between this point and this point, using the distance formula, or B, you take the easy way out, which is to simply plug one of these numbers in. Either plug this one in or plug this one in. I'll plug this one in. 5 minus 1 squared. Negative 3 minus 2 squared. 4 squared. Negative 5 squared. And that's equal to 16, 25, 41. We good? Now, from there, write the equation of the circle center at negative 6, 2. Again, we have to change the signs. And you got to figure out what tangent means. Tangent means up to, but not crossing. So if we're at negative 6, 2, and we want to be tangent to the x-axis, we want this to be the radius. All right? What is that distance? That distance is 2. We square that, we get 4. This distance is 2. So the radius is equal to 2. R squared is equal to 4.
So we use the y.
In this case, you use the y because that's the distance between the center and the x-axis. Now, if I would have said tangent to the y-axis, then this would have become the...
6.
It would be 6. So you make it 36. Yes.
So, how come if it's negative 6, but it's plus 6 in the equation?
Because remember that when we shift, we have to go opposite. Bless you. When we shift, it goes opposite. Like if I said graph y equals x plus 3, why does that go to the left 3 units? Because it goes opposite. So we got to put it in opposite so that it shifts back the other way.
And then would we need a graph of it?
I mean, you could. You might.
Is there too many questions on this?
Look at it later. That was like Tuesday I did that. My brain's only this big.
Why do you have to wear the radius?
What's that?
Why do you have to wear the radius?
Remember the standard form of a circle. Great question, Dave. X minus h squared, y minus k squared equals r squared. All right? So the radius on this end is always squared. So once you find the radius, you square it for the equation.
All right, thank you.
All right? For this, you have to complete the square. You have to complete the square. You got 8 divided by 2, and you square that. You get 16. If you put 16 on this side, you must add it to this side. Here, we got 7 divided by 2. Square that. You got 49/4. So what is this equal to? 4 plus 16 is 20. 20 plus 49 over 4 is 129 over 4. Okay. Now, last thing we got to do, just finish this up. Factor x plus 4 squared is that piece. Y minus 7/2 is this piece. So what's the center? What's the center? The center is -4 7/2. And the radius is the square root of 129 over 2. Well, you good? This was you. Did you do these problems or not?
Just me?
Yeah, you did these?
Yeah.
That's college algebra. I was wondering why you were asking the question. I just thought you were trying to understand what they were doing too. I thought you were being like an overachiever. No, my bad. Should have known.
It's like the other day.
No, this was you. This whole section is you. Sam, you got it all written down? You mind sharing your notebook with Wilton so we can take a picture of it?
Yeah.
I mean, is it written down in a neat way or should I get Jenna's?
Oh, no, mine's not.
Oh, okay. Maybe. Oh,
Hers is me.
I was going to say, Molly's got the damn iPad going, so who knows if you can read that thing. All right, we good? Lizbeth, you good?
Is that a five?
Huh?
For the bottom one?
She's like, good morning.
The final answer for the bottom one?
This?
Yeah, is that a 5?
This number down here?
Yeah, or that's 2.
It's 2.
I just didn't know if you did it fast backwards.
Lizbeth, is there any chance that Mufasa put you up to that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's myself.
We good? I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to keep it moving here. But my girl, Tanisha? No. How do I say your name again? Tanasia's waiting on me. So we good? I'm gonna erase it and give you some new ones.
Yeah.
Going once, twice? Just get it from Sam. She's got it written down nicely. Hey Casey, how do your notes look? Pretty good?
I beg your difference. It's not crazy.
Should we even ask David? How David's notes look?
Flawless.
Flawless. Something tells me they are not flawless. All right. Let's go. Alphabetics equals. Oh, this shit's gonna be fun as hell. Watch this. You woke up on a Friday to get here. Let's enjoy the moment. Increasing, decreasing, constant. Hey Cody, unconfirmed reports that we have more of those power chargers coming. Unconfirmed. Madam, do you know what we're talking about? You're not getting one. Well, you know what we're talking about, so you definitely don't get one. You go 3 for 3, I might have one coming your way. But you know you need one of those things on like a long road trip.
I'm just thinking of that Melbourne bus ride that's 3 hours away.
Don't cheat now. Yeah, you're graphing all 3 of these on one graph, but you're segmented by pieces. It's that piece by step that we're doing. All right? Cody! Cody, why are you asking that dude? We've already verified. He just said standard deviation was the mean of the mean. Something to that effect.
Listen, he's got to be my partner. I gotta,
Hey, I looked it up last.
He did.
That's right, because he got the one. Yeah, that's right, I remember that. All right. Even blind people find that stuff once in a while, I guess, Jake, huh? No, you just got a guy though. You got like an A in the class, so you're doing good. All right, go ahead.
For the first part, I got 135 squared.
Huh?
1 over 35 to the second power. Or 365. 365. Can't add.
You just gave me like 4 different answers.
1 over 365 squared.
For different birthdays.
Yes. No? No. Well,
So let me ask you a question.
yes.
Do you just met Dakota, yeah?
Yes. Starting off hot heat.
Yeah. You just met Dakota.
Yes.
So you don't know if your birthday is the same as his or not.
Correct.
Would you say that they are or they're probably not?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. The chances that they're not, what's you seen lately? And chances that they're not is this. Dakota, what's your birthday?
February 19th.
February 19th. Now, what are the chances you were not born on February 19th?
100%. He's not wrong.
Good point. Touche. You'll get charged for that, though. The chances that you won't be born on whatever day you're born on is 364 out of 365.
Yeah.
Because he's already established the one day that he's looking for, and you got 364 other days to pick from.
Yep.
So the chance that 2 people have a different birthday is actually 364 out of 365.
So we did the same birthday, not different.
No, because even if it was the same birthday, if I said the chances that Jake and Casey had the same birthday, Casey's birthday can't be wrong,
Your birthday's wrong.
right? I mean, only one of them can be wrong. The other person can't be wrong,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, Jake, which birthday?
May 3rd.
So now the only person that can be wrong is Casey, right? Either Casey's born on May 3rd or she's not born on May 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
So the chance that they both have the same birthday is actually 1 in 365. The first person sets the target, the second person can be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? So the first one doesn't matter. Now, if I say, what's the probability that Madison and Alyssa are both born on Christmas? Now that means 2 people can be wrong,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's 1 in 365 squared.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the 2 comes from. If you assign a specific day from the jump, then both people can be wrong. But if you don't assign a specific day, then only really one person can be wrong. Okay?
You don't have to pick a lot of it. You gotta get one on the same day. It's whack.
Now, what's the probability you got 4 people born in February? That one you should be able to get. And if you say 1 in 12, raised to the 4th, I'll put the damn marker at it.
28 over 365 to the 4th.
28 out of 365 to the 4th. Okay?
Hey, better than that.
All right, go. Hey, baby, how are you? Hey, girls.
So, for the last one, I got 0.91 to 15.
0.91 to the 15th. That was very good. That was very good. Very good.
We're gonna get the hard ones, and it's the easy ones.
All right.
That's my luck.
Who else is in statistics? Yes.
Can you explain the last one?
Yeah, so there's a 9% chance that people call off. There's a 91% chance they will not. Right? It's 1 minus 100%. Which one's Casey? Which one's Kaylee?
Casey, Kayla.
Kayla. God damn, I don't know why I keep saying Kaylee. Kayla. You girls would have been working these 3 problems or these 4 problems. I cannot get Cody to give you the answers because he didn't write anything down because he's Cody.
Oh, my calculator.
Jake, how are your notes looking?
Like chicken scratch. You know, you wouldn't.
Madison, what class are you in?
I can take a photo of the question.
All right, take a picture.
That's my favorite part. Is you, Katie, when you girl.
Dakota,
Yes, sir.
I've confirmed reports
Yeah.
that the person sitting behind, which one's which again?
Kayla and Kayla.
Casey.
Casey's behind you.
Yeah.
The person sitting behind you is fully responsible for her whole class losing 5 points on a test.
That was Kayla.
She said it was you.
That was Kayla.
It was me, but I was just joking.
I sleep during the class and Kayla takes all the notes.
She single-handedly got rid of extra credit from the whole class.
What did you do?
I was joking. She said that she could as a kid.
That was you.
That was her. That was her.
That was you.
Yes, that was her. See, y'all are legends now in class. All right? Well, she'll have to tell you the story. I gotta get over here because my girl over here is waiting on me. Y'all good? I'm erasing.
The first one is just like that, so it's square or anything.
No, it's just that. No, just that.
Okay.
All right. We're good? Hey, Molly. Watch this. This is gonna be so great. I'm gonna. Cody's head's about ready to explode. Mhm. So we have 2 urns. Labeled A and B. Does everybody know what an urn is? Yeah, but it's also really great for statistics problems. Okay, so we have 2 urns labeled A and B. Big urns, right? Like the big ones, not the small ones you put your cat in and Jinxie the beat the parents, not the small one. All right, urn A has 12 red and 16 green. Urn B has 14 red and 17 green. One ball is taken from A, put into B. Then 2 balls are taken from B, put into A. So we have 2 urns. Taking a ball out of A, sticking it in B, taking 2 balls out of B, putting it back in A. Huh? That's because that's how the problem works. What's the probability? Urn B ends with an equal number of red and green balls. I forgot to change the camera when I looked at problem.
Like 15 red, 15 right?
Like the same amount.
The same amount of red and green, yes.
Okay.
All right, you ready, Ben? All right, you over here on you. All right, what'd you get for this one?
3.75. That's right. No. Go
I
ahead.
can't do it as a decimal like that. Well, hold on, maybe I can. So it's 15 over 4, 3.75, I agree. All right, so that's good. What'd you get for this one?
2.25.
So it's 8x minus 12 equals 6. 8x equals 18. Divided by 8, divided by 8. X is equal to 9/4, which is 2.25, yeah? Okay, what'd you get for this one?
1.8. What? Negative 1.8.
5x equals 9. 1.8, very good. All right, so you did good. Good job, bro. Did you get by yourself?
No. Yeah.
All right, how much did you, I mean, so here's the question then. I'm totally great, thank you for helping. What's your name, baby?
So, yeah, I'm in the same.
Oh, you're in the same class? Okay. You got them all?
Yeah.
How much were you able to do by yourself?
No, I did everything by myself, but like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you, okay. I thought you meant she turned around and you helped her and I was like, oh, shit. That defeats the whole
I
purpose.
think I need help on with that. Like.
Yeah, no. So let's start with these and then let's work our way up
Okay, I'm
to a little bit different. See, the problem that I have, Tanisha? The problem I have, Tanisha, is when somebody says, well, I didn't understand, there's a lot that goes into trying to solve these. And it's like this. Okay, what part do you not understand? You know, it's kind of like that meatloaf. There's 15 ingredients, and you go, I don't like it. Okay, well, which part don't you like? I'll take that ingredient out. Does that make sense? And if you just go like this, all of it. That doesn't help me. You know what I mean? Like, if you tell me it's the onions, I'll leave them out. But I'm not going to leave out whatever you tell me. I'm going to discuss and try to understand. All right, so let's step up this degree of difficulty now. Let's go 5. 3x minus 4 plus 7 equals 12. Okay. Let's go 2x minus 5 minus 3x plus 2 equals 6. Let's go 4x minus 7 plus 5x plus 2 equals 8x minus 4. Okay, so now we're starting to build a little bit. Okay, and then our next set, we'll build it up to some of the big problems that we saw that, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. There's still 2 donuts left. If you'd like to have them, please feel free. But if my wife asks you. So, the munchkin guy. And they have pumpkin munchkins. Unconfirmed. No, they did. So when please, yes. Hey, did I show y'all the picture of, not you, baby. You don't know who she is, so there you go. Did I show y'all the picture that, like I said? Did you see the one with her with Mount Rushmore?
I didn't see that one.
That's cool shit. She heard me say that we have no pictures of her and the dog, so we don't know for sure that she actually had a dog. And then she was like, just so you know, I did get the dog. And then she sent me a picture of her and the dog right behind the person. And I'm like, okay, red flag. With the dog. And that was the whole point of the picture, I think, was to tell me you were out there. Two homes. You just gotta get the Snapchat didn't delete shit every 6 seconds. I can show you the picture that my wife sent me yesterday. All right, Corey, Marlon, I'm on you. All right, h plus j of x. H plus j of x. X squared minus 2x plus 3x minus 4. X squared plus x minus 4. All right, Corey, make sure you take good notes for Laylee, please. I would say Marlon, but I've just given up on that. You're a baseball guy. I know how you guys are. Oh, yours good?
Yeah, mine's good.
Oh, okay. Marlon, take good notes for Laylee.
Huh?
Take good notes for lately. She's coming back. Oh wait, shit, she's sitting right there. All right, never mind, Marlon. Just do whatever you want. HJ3. Find H of 3.
See if that's it.
Hey, peace now.
There we go.
Did he help you out?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I forgot to give you all the answers. Did you give him the answers?
No, they're gonna do it.
Right over there.
Oh, I totally forgot. You got 1 second?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta do these problems for these people. Mean. Mean, you want to add them all together and divide by the, model. Swing them, please. Don't break it, Molly.
I'm trying to.
Molly has a bike like that. No, she doesn't. She's crazy. Mean, you add them all together, divide by the total. Most of you refer to that as the average. Okay? So 8 plus 12 is 20, 22, 27, 34, 40, 45, 49, 53, 57, 58. So you got 58 divided by 9, which is 6.44. Approximately. Yeah? The median, you want to make sure you put them in order. Cut that in half. Okay, so 2, 5, 5, 7.
Yeah. 4, 6.
2, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7.
8, 9, 12.
8, 9, 12.
8, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, to find the middle value, you can count in like this, or you just take 9 divided by 2, you get 4.5. The middle value is the fifth value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's your median.
Yeah.
Okay? Median cuts the data in half. 50% higher than that number, 50% less than that number. Mode, the value that occurs most, is 5. And standard deviation is a formula that we haven't talked about. I'll give it to you in class next week. All right?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you staying.
Have a good one.
Take care now.
You too.
You out, Nelson?
Yeah.
All right, peace, man. Love you. All right. Marlon, Corey, I'm back on you. 3 squared minus 6 is 9, minus 6 is 3. Right? J of 3. 3 times 3 is 9, minus 4 is 5. And now you want to multiply those together. Now, I want to show you, Laylee, Marlon, and Corey, you'll see it written this way with something here. You'll also sometimes see it written with a closed dot with something here. Closed dot is multiply. Open dot is composition. Don't get them confused because it can be confusing sometimes. Okay? So this is composition. If you see a closed dot, it's multiplication. This means take J and go plug it in for H. Oh shit. Who wrote that damn problem up? Take J and go plug it into H. I should have done that the other way around and took this and went and plugged it in over here. It'd been a whole lot easier. All right?
You can come out with the same answer?
No.
No? Okay.
No, this one's way harder. And I say it's way harder. You gotta foil this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just do it real quick for the purpose of saving time? Foil this, you get 9x squared minus 24x plus 16 minus 6x plus 8. Multiply this out. Gives you a final answer of 9x squared minus 30x plus 24. All right, y'all good? J composed with h of 4. Find h of 4. H of 4 is 4 squared minus 2 times 4 is 8. And now, Laylee, once you get that number, you take that number and you plug it in for J. Which is 24 minus 4, which is 20. Okay? All right. Bonus question.
What if you do the equation first and then you plug in the 4? I got it.
Oh, yeah, same thing. That part's the same thing.
All right.
What is J of J of J of 2? Laylee goes, I'm tapping out. If this is the UFC, she's tapped out before we even fight. She's walking in going like this, I'm done. Laylee, you haven't even tried, it's not that hard. I promise you it's not that hard.
You taught this yesterday.
You got a test on it this weekend, by the way.
I know.
Okay, just want to make sure you're straight. All right, y'all work on that, I'm coming back to you.
Wait.
I'm a smart one.
Hey, that's kind of, hey.
I told
All
you.
right, though, hey.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
But you're in a class ahead of that, so you should be.
Yeah, I just guessed.
Oh, okay. All right. In order to do increasing, decreasing, constant, Wilton, what do we got to do? Got to graph it first, right? So, 8x plus 4. 8x plus 4.
J of J.
We're here. We're here. We're here. That's that graph, yes? So what I'd like to do, Wilton, is graph the whole thing. Then figure out where am I going to cut it at. I'm going to cut it at -2. So I come over to -2, and I figure out what is this point. Does that make sense, David? I figure out this point, and that's going to tell me where I'm going to set my graph at. So I plug in -2. 8 times -2 plus 4 is -12. Yes? And so I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. And I'm throwing all of this part away. Because that's the part that's bigger than -2, so I ain't worried about that part. All right? Now, any questions? Sam, you good? You sure? You got that part? You got the next part? What's the next part look like?
It's the constant.
Okay, so the next part's constant. Where is it constant at?
6.
From -2 to 3. And that's at 6, yes? My picture's not drawn to scale. Yes?
What is it for the, like, like the little arrow down there? Why is it intersect there?
Why does it go down here?
Yeah.
It's this picture where I threw away the right half of this. So what I'm left with is this portion going down.
Okay.
It's a straight line. All right? Now, greater than 3. X squared minus 4 looks like this, yes? Well, it's a parabola shifted down 3 units, or 4 units. Yeah? Now, where am I cutting it at? I'm cutting it at 3, right? So what do I do? Take your 3, plug it in, and that will tell you where you're going up here. Yeah? I plug in X is 3. 3 squared is 9, minus 4 is 5. So this point here becomes 3, 5. Sorry, Cody, I infringed on your area over there. Okay? Now, what part of that parabola am I throwing away? The right side or left side? What part do I want to keep?
That is bigger than 3.
The side bigger than 3. Is that the right side or left side?
That's the right side.
Right side, yeah. So essentially then, I'm getting rid of all of this, and I'm keeping what? That part that went up, yeah? So now I'm at 3. Now I'm at 3, 5. And it's like this, yeah? And now let's ask the questions. When's it increasing? It's increasing from negative infinity to negative 2 and 3 to infinity. Yes? Left side's going up, right side's going up. When's it decreasing? Not. When's it constant?
6 to
2. Negative 2 to 3. That's negative 2 and 3. Now, domain and range. 1105, y'all can work that too. And then let's find f of 4. Let's find f of square root of 7. Let's find f of negative 6. All right. Ladies.
I'm lost. I don't even know where to start. I started.
You started.
I don't know if it was right though. I don't really listen during class. That's the thing, though. I can tell you my thought process.
Wait. Time out. You had me at you were lost. You lost me at I actually don't pay attention to
I
the
listened to the fun stuff, like when we're like having like good combo. I jumped in. I'm like, Kayla, let me talk. Okay, anyways, let me go. So. No, I listened.
She did say she slept, so.
Sometimes I fall asleep because Kayla does it on her bed and I'm in bed across the room. So I just.
Great excuse.
No, I'm serious.
That's thank you for sharing that. All right. Cody, what did you get?
12%.
12%. Alyssa, what did you get?
I got the bottom number, but I'm kind of lost too.
It was like 17 over 35 squared. I think, right? What we got? Right?
He turns around like he's in the club. Yeah, guys.
I didn't know the numbers side. I'm lost.
All right. Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Oh, you got times it out. Well, 12% is what we got.
All right. How is it you're going to take a ball out of A, put it into B, take 2 balls out of B, put it into A, and then B ends up with the same number of red and green? What has to happen?
Uh,
There's only one way that occurs.
Yeah, you have to put a red in. You have to put a red in B and take 2 out of the green.
Okay, so we gotta put one red
Yep.
from A into B,
Yep.
and then we gotta take 2 greens out of B and put them in A.
Yes.
So the chances we get a red one,
Is 12 out of 28.
12 out of 28. The chances that we take 2 green ones, and this is where you gotta be careful. 17 out of 32.
Yeah!
Why is it 32, Cody?
Because you put the red in the red. You put the
You
red.
took the red out of A and put it into B, so now there's no longer 31, there's 32. Now the next one's the critical one.
You gotta square it.
No.
Yes, because you have to take out the one green, so it'd be 16.
Out of,
31.
yes.
Oh, you multiply them. So this is what I thought.
Alright. Alright, we good? I don't know for sure what this is.
How do you make calculators? How do you make fractions on the calculator?
Open parenthesis and then use division. I believe it's 51 out of 434.
Do you want it?
It's 12%.
But you did it wrong.
Well, we still got the answer.
You got lucky.
Okay. Hey, we still got it right. I don't care.
No high five to that. Actually, take the high five back, Jake.
I have a question.
Okay.
So, when I put that in my calculator as like a fraction, and do you want that answer or do you want the? I would just do it. And then
Do that.
Oh. Well, I mean, this is
It's like air.
And either answer is fine. So just do, you just told me 7. Yeah, I can say
Alright. That's a tough question. Are we good, Alyssa? What's wrong, baby?
Honestly, I feel so bad. Okay, so how do you like, I don't understand. I mean, what I ended up doing is just adding these. I know that's much wrong, but like,
So, no, you don't. Well, you do.
yeah, like, I have these here.
So, no.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so you're taking 1 out of A, put it in here. You're taking 2 out of here, put it in here. So the first thing to figure out is what combination of colors yield you the result you're looking for. And it's always one combination. Okay? So you got 14 and 17, and you need it to end with an equal number.
Yeah.
So if you put a green one in, you have 18 greens. Does that make sense? If you took a green one out of A and put it in B, you'd have 18 greens.
Yeah.
So you have 14 and 18, and you only get to take out 2. There's no way to make them equal.
Yeah.
So the only way to get it equal is to take a red one out of here and put it in here. That gets you to 15. And then you're taking 2 out. So there's got to be 2 green ones, because if not, then you won't get an equal number again. Does that make sense? So you got to go red out of here, and then green out of here. And so this is red. 12 out of 28. 12 total. 28. Then there's 15 reds now. You can put a red one in there. So 17 out of 32. You get 15 and 17, 32. One of them has come out. So now you have 16 out of 31.
Okay.
You had 32, you took one of them
Yeah,
out.
and I
So you don't have 17 green, you have 16 green now.
Get that right.
And then
Good move.
all right.
Professor, our questions on the test gonna all look like that.
All look like what? So, in-class test, if it were in class, and it wasn't online the way it is now, you would have a question like that for sure. Sometimes you have 3 urns. In my graduate class, they had 4 urns, and like hurricane came and blew them all together. I don't know if there's an urn test on the test itself specifically, but there are questions about pulling balls out of the bag, candy out of a Halloween
Like
dish.
in-depth questions like that.
So it's similar questions, similar concepts.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Questions specifically like that, I don't know. But concepts like that, for sure. Okay? All right, we good? Leaving it? All right. All right. A scratch-off game has a probability of winning 1 in 5. Buy 4 tickets. What's the probability that all 4 win? What's the probability all 4 lose? What's the probability at least 1 wins? All right.
So
1.67?
Oh, I got 2 points. I don't know.
I think it's 1.67.
So what kind of rules?
I don't know, I'll show you. Distribute first. Okay? Distribute first. So erase this, okay, for the razor. I'll try not to be all over your space though. Alright, so we got 15x minus 20 plus 7 equals 12. Did you get to that far?
Yeah.
Alright, now, did you combine these two?
Yeah, they got me 27.
There's your step. There's your step. So, very important. Look at the signs. Are they the same or different? Look at the one in front of it. The one in front of it. Are they the same or different? They're different. Do you agree? If they're different, you have to subtract. If they're the same, you have to add.
Okay.
So that's what gets everybody, right? So what I generally hear is, I tutor a lot of kids, okay? A lot of middle school, high school kids. What I hear from a lot of kids is this: Mr. Drier, I used to be good at that, and then I don't know what happened. And whenever I hear that, it's always the same. Yeah, integers hit, and then after that, it should start going downhill. Okay? So integers, you have to ask yourself. Now the difference is, you drive?
Yeah.
You know when you first learned how to drive, you had 10 and 2? Didn't hardly even want to blink. You're so scared. Right? And now what are you doing? One hand. You ain't got the foot out the window, do you? Okay, so you ain't got quite there yet. You ever drive with your knee? Elizabeth, you drive with your knee? Marlon, you drive with your knee? You know that shit ain't safe. Right? My son looks at me and goes like this one day. He's like, hey, Dad, you can take curves with your knee. I'm like, I've been doing it for a long time, baby. I can go to Pensacola.
Some dogs do, but.
Hamburger in one hand, drink in the other. And maybe even send a text message, but not for real, voice message, okay? When you've been doing it for a really long time, you sometimes begin to forget to ask yourself this question, okay? I think what I want you guys to understand is, and really the whole class, if you two are sitting in front of me, I'm pretty good at this, honestly speaking, okay? But I have to ask myself every single time I see a problem. Like if you give me negative 18 minus 14, every time I see it, I go like this. So I do the same right out. Now, if I teach the course, and I have to do it, as students, you definitely have to do it, right? Every time. Are the signs the same? If they are, we add. If they're different, we subtract, and then we take the sign of the higher number. So 15x minus 13. Take the sign of the bigger number equals 12. Add 13, and again, I even do it here, right? Signs are the same. So I add. Yeah. I divide by 15, I divide by 15, I get x equals 25 over 15. Now, a lot of times people use a calculator for that, and they'll get the 1.67. You should be able to do it as a fraction too, where you divide by 5, and get 5/3. So when you want to move it to the other side, you got to do the opposite. See, it has to do with whether or not you're crossing the equal sign or not. Okay? See, here, I don't do the opposite because I'm not crossing the equal sign to combine these together. If I cross the equal sign, it's essentially changing teams at that point. If you're a sports person, you know, when you change dimensions, you gotta change uniforms. Alright? So that's essentially what's happening here. We're doing the opposite. Okay? Feel good? Alright? So, as you look at it, I think the important thing is, you weren't stuck on solving. It's a small mistake, and then it messes up the whole thing. Okay? And the problem is, as the problem gets more complicated, there become more areas for you to screw it up.
I got negative 8 for that one.
For this one? Let's look. 2x minus 5 minus 3x plus 2 equals 6. 2x minus 10. Yep. Negative 3x minus 6. Got that? Okay. Now, combine like terms. 2x minus 3x. Look in front of both, ask the question, is that the same or different? They're different. You see they're different?
Yeah.
So what do? You
Subtract.
gotta subtract. 2x minus 3x is negative x. If you want to put a 1 there, you can put a 1 in front of that. What did you put?
I had
You got it? Okay. So to let y'all know, like, when I'm sitting with people, they're paying me, we start with 10 questions, addition, subtraction. So I can kind of gauge, okay, do they understand how to do addition, subtraction, they don't understand. So what happens is, whenever I'm trying to get them to understand it, the first couple times, I allow them to mess up, and then I'm, okay. Then what happens is, over each piece, they have to write either a D or an S. Right? And so, I'll say 2x minus 3x, they have to write a D or an S. Are they the same or are they different? Right? So then, they'll write, they're different, / subtract. And I force them to write it out. And essentially all it does is it forces them to stop. Because they're not able to put out an answer. See what happens is when people answer quickly, they usually answer wrong. And so if I force you to stop and go, okay, are they the same or different? You can usually look at it and go, oh, they're different. Okay? So slow it down. Now, negative 10 minus 6, those are the next two pieces we've got to deal with. Same or different?
maybe I'll say.
That means what? And then what do you get?
And then people will probably like, oh, then you.
Come on. You got $10, I'll give you 6 more. How
You
much
got
you
the
got?
answer.
15, right? Keep the sign. Keep the sign. Okay.
So I do a lot of that.
If you're pretty sure what we did for
We
G.
added some problems because I know we had one class where we had to do this and I have to see us there. Yeah, so I
It's like,
never.
try drawing that.
Yeah.
So, again, it's their, the thing is, I mean, it's much like riding a bicycle, right? Once you figure it out, then you just you'll kind of have it forever. We were at, I was hunting rides on a bicycle. I told my son, I said, hop the bicycle, make sure it rides before we try to sell it to somebody. And he goes, Dad, I haven't ridden a bicycle in 7 years. And I was like, get your ass on a bicycle, I think you can ride a damn bicycle. I mean, when you get it, you get it. Now, we're crossing the line, yeah? So what we gotta do? We're minus 16 here. When we go over, it's gotta become plus 16, yeah?
We can divide that out.
Same or different?
At least we don't have like,
When is this?
I don't know.
And
You got it right now.
you don't have that all of them.
Yeah. Right? Divide by next one, divide by next one.
Take a break. Yeah. I'm probably gonna jog.
And you get negative 22, yeah?
I like it this one.
We got it.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if I got done down the road.
Yeah, again, it's okay to get wrong. And I'm very thankful that you all showed up today. I hope it's what you want. Because you seem to get a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it
Again, we went.
usually isn't every week. It's not one of those things, it's like, the people who need the most help never show up. So the fact that y'all showed up.
I was gonna come the other day, but I had to go.
Were you the one
Yeah,
that
I
said
did,
that?
yeah.
I didn't know who it was, but, I mean, I knew you said, what's your name? Starts with an S. Yeah, I knew it started with an S, and then when nobody was here, I was like, oh, they must have not showed up. I used to do these on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. PLCC. I'd have all these people, I'm here, Brian, I'm here, Brian. Nobody would show up. I bring my ass up here at 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning, I got so pissed. All right. Ladies, I didn't even say hi, how are y'all?
Good, how are you?
Y'all leaving already?
We have to go meet someone.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Like they just walked in.
They just come in for 2 seconds and leave.
That's what I think just happened. It's all good.
There were no more
It's all
doors.
good. They seem like very nice people, so I'm gonna give them a break. Okay, I'm not gonna- All right, so we distribute, yeah? 4x minus 28. 5x plus 10. 8x minus 32. We just do all one time. Now, let's go, let's do the x's first. 4x plus 5x. So you're gonna write it over here. Ask yourself the question, are they the same or different? They're the same, right? So what do you do?
Yeah, so at least.
You add. You get 9x, yeah? Now we gotta do these two things, yeah? So we got negative 28 plus 10. Same or different? Same or different? Very different. So what do you do? What do you get? 18. You got $28, you spend 10, you got $18 left. It's negative 18, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's see if it's a bigger number. So this side would be 9x minus 18.
Well, I did the 4x and the 8x, and that's the problem with it.
Oh, but see, they're all opposite sides equal sign,
Oh.
right? All right. I can remember when I was younger, telling my mom I was gonna help somebody
Yeah.
cut grass and clean their yard. She said, why don't you start with your own yard? Why you gonna go clean somebody else's yard when you got your own yard here to be cleaned up? Moral of the story, don't jump in somebody else's side until you clean up your own. Alright? Now, we're moving the X, right? So we gotta cross the equal sign. This is plus 8x. When it comes over as subtract 8x, yeah? 9x minus 8x. What?
You're like thinking, yeah, it's like the balance.
1x, yeah?
Your ball is here. Oh, yeah, I'll practice.
Now we gotta cross again, right? We gotta combine these two. So minus 18 comes over as add 18, right?
It's like we're here volunteering.
Now let's look.
And like, I mean, the store wasn't really small.
And this is the one that everybody gets messed up. Okay? Because they see the plus sign, they don't like it, that one sign, that's all we're supposed to do. The sign's the same we're doing. So what do you got me? What do you get? You got $32, you spent 18. You got $14 left. You got negative 14, yeah? We got 1x.
I would cry. It's like, see, like, I'm saying that I think so wrong, and I tell her, but no, I would probably cry after that. I hate when people are like,
Oh! Yes, you do. Give me 1 second. I forgot I only gave you that one little small ball. My bad. Hey girls, just give me 1 minute. Corey, I want you to see this. This is going to be so great, Corey. Alphabex has a domain -4 to infinity, a range -2 to infinity. Okay? Find the domain and range of the following. A, f of x plus 2. B, f of x minus 6. Yeah? C, absolute value of f of x. That's good shit right there. That's good shit right there. All right. Y'all good? All right, we give y'all one more, okay? My plan was to leave at 9:30, but we got too many people with different problems. We're going to go 4, bracket, 2 minus 3, x plus 2, plus 5x, equals 4, x minus 3, plus 9.
And you said we always start at the center, right?
Always start at the center. Work your way inside, outside. All right? Really concentrating on your rules about arithmetic. All right? All right. Corey, are you done?
Yeah.
No, I'll do this one and I'll come to you. Marlon, are you done?
JJJ2.
No, well, I'll do JJJ2 and then we'll do the other ones I gave you. That way you're not getting held up. All right. What did you get for JJJ2?
I got either 2 or 68. Yeah, I don't know if I have to do one more time, so I just did 68 just in case. But I got 2. I think it's 2.
It is 2. It is 2. J of 2 is 3 times 2 minus 4, which is 2. So this piece is 2. Then you take 2 and plug it in again, and you're going to get 2. And then you take 2 and plug it in again, you're going to get 2. JJJ of 2 is 2. All right? So that's that. Molly, where are you going? I got domain and range right here.
I gotta go now. I gotta meet Barnett.
Enjoy. Blessed be journey, okay? Cool runnings. All right. Domain, what'd you get?
Negative infinity, -2.
Negative infinity, negative 2.
Mufasa?
I, for both, I just put negative infinity to infinity.
What's that?
I just put negative infinity to infinity.
When in doubt, baby.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know what to
Negative infinity to 3. Union 3 to infinity. Why doesn't it stop at negative 2? Because of the closed circle. The closed circle lets it bypass negative 2. Why does it stop at 3? Both of them are open.
Mr. Drier, Casey says you should look at the camera. I don't know why.
Who says that?
Casey, he's online apparently.
Tell Jesus. He can hear me?
Yeah, he said I was a disappointment.
Tell Jesus that his arch nemesis is here. Jesus, can you hear me?
He said no with your PC.
Shoot him down.
He said yeah.
Hey, Jesus, I don't know, man. Look, I'm just trying to get through here so I can go get some money today. All right, if it's not, it's clearly working on the screen. I don't know. It looks like it's working to me. I don't know. All right, tell him to get off T-Mobile and get on Cricket. All right, if he on Spectrum, he definitely ain't got no damn signal. All right, what's the range? Range beat your butt.
Negative 12, union 6, union 5 infinity.
Not quite. Very close though. You see, the 5 to infinity covers up to 6. You don't need to say it again.
So you don't need the 6 in the middle?
No, because 5 to infinity covers 6.
Yeah, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, is it the closed circle thing? Or?
No, because when you say 5 to infinity, is 6 in here or not?
Oh, yes.
So you don't need to say it.
So it's negative infinity, negative 12, union 5 to infinity?
Union 5 to infinity, yes.
Okay, I actually got that one. I did not get the one.
All right.
What's F negative 6? I figured, yeah, for domain.
F of negative 6 is on this side, yeah? So negative 6, 8 times negative 6 is negative 48. Negative 48 plus 4 is negative 44.
So what's F? Excuse me, what does F stand for?
Function value. This is f of x. What is, yeah, this is f of x. F of 4, what is f of 4? 4 is bigger than 3. So 16 minus 4 is 12. Square root of 7 is 6. And there's people going like this. Well, hell, how do you know that? Square root of 7 is between negative 2 and 3. 3 squared is 9. Square root of 7 is less than 9. So.
Are we allowed to take the test with a partner?
No. Please work. Jesus. You go with those two? Of course.
I didn't know about that.
Jesus is busy.
I mean, yeah. Unless you want to be my partner.
This one?
Yeah.
Square root of 7 is less than 3, but bigger than negative 2. It's in the middle of those two values. So you gotta be here. It's constant. So it's just 6, yeah. No. Again, you totally misunderstand the fact that I can go to Olive Garden anytime I want to.
Yeah, but we do things
Yeah, but I don't need you to. That's why I'm fat, is because I have a relatively unlimited food budget.
You're not bad.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
think it's fun.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks. Extra credit for all y'all. All right, except for the 2 girls in the back who just gave away their extra credit. All right. Jesus would be very disappointed that he's not here today. All right. Jesus, your arch nemesis. All right. All right, pre-calculus people, good luck on your test today. We're going to leave you with that. I'm coming back to you guys. Are y'all ready? Layla, you ready? All right, stats, I'm coming to you. Just give me a second. X plus 2 is going to shift to the left 2 units. Do we agree? Inside shifts to the left 2 units. All right. So the inside is going to move it left 2 units. So you were at -4 before. Now you're at -6 because you've moved into the left 2 units.
Bye, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye.
-6 to infinity. If it moves to the left 2 units, it's not going to affect anything about the range. So the range will stay the way it is.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Now, if I take this and shift it down 6 units, Dave, appreciate you now. If I shift it down 6 units, the domain doesn't change, but the range is going to drop 6 units. So the domain stays the same. And the range becomes -8 to infinity. Okay? We good? Now, this is the tough one, I think. Make sure y'all know this for the test, because it's on there. All right? F of x, the absolute value, it's taking the y values and turning and using the absolute value. So we're at -2 to infinity is -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so forth and so on, and all the decimals in between. Yes? If I look at the absolute value, what do I get? Absolute value of -2 is 2. Absolute value of -1 is 1. Absolute value is 0. Absolute value of 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the smallest number in that set?
0.
0. So the range of the absolute value, the domain stays the same. The range is 0 to infinity. Okay? Lately, in a lot of these cases where you do these range problems like this, write the numbers out, skip the decimals, just write out the integers, and then take the absolute value of each one, and then see what it is. All right, let me get out of the way. Camera acts like 30 pounds. GoPro can like 40 pounds. Any questions? Layla, you good? Marlon, you good?
Yeah.
Corey, you good? All right. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Appreciate y'all.
I have a question.
I've
Did you
got an
throw
answer.
away my pastries or did you actually eat them?
Okay. That's a good question, and it's very fair. You want the truth or a lie?
Truth. Vanilla.
The truth is, I ate them. Would you like me to give you my honest feedback?
Yeah, go ahead.
I won't hurt your feelings.
You want.
Promise? Like, don't get mad at me like I'm never coming back to your class again. The pastry part was very dry. So I'm not sure what that was. But the pastry part was very dry. The filling part, what was that stuff?
Wow.
That shook pretty good. Like, it tasted like a donut almost a little bit, but then it left your mouth kind of dry where I wanted to go get a soda. And that was my eye. But no, I thought it was pretty good.
Supposed to do that.
Is it?
Thank you. Is it
supposed to be kind of dry though? Because I thought the pastry part was kind of dry. That's just.
Supposed to like enjoy it with like coffee or.
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed it with air.
It's like eating a Popeye.
Yes. There's a very good explanation for it. And I'm not trying to be ugly about it. And I think it was just the type of pastry that you used. I don't think it was anything that you did wrong. But no, I thought it was pretty good. So I do appreciate that. Do you find it a little bit dry too? If you just eat it plain?
Yeah, now I'm just stuff like three in my mouth and just it's good.
Okay. I wasn't ready for that yet. I needed to do it a little bit at a time because, let's be honest, I have kind of food issues, and if I don't like it, I don't want to.
Okay, I'm experimenting with hobbies, so I might start a big scale.
Okay. But no, I thought it was pretty good. Overall, I thought it was pretty good. And I did share one with another student, and they thought it was pretty good as well. Okay. All right, what's the probability that all 4 tickets win?
Are you asking like out loud?
Yes, out loud.
1/5 to the 4th.
1/5 to the 4th power. All right. Which is 1 in 3,125, I believe.
It's 0.60%.
It's what?
No, it's 0.60%.
She said 0.16%, so that's 0.16%, so 0.0016.
Yeah. She loves to tell me no.
All right. What's probably all 4 lose?
4 over 5 to the 4th.
4 over 5 to the 4th. All right. What's the probability that at least one wins? Now, I'm not sure that we've done this with.
You said that was the.
We did it on Thursday, yes? Jake, you haven't seen this yet. So y'all haven't seen this yet. You're going to see it next week. All right. What's the probability that at least one wins? Go ahead, ladies.
1 minus 4 over 5 to the 4th.
1 minus 4 over 5 to the 4th. So listen, the idea here is, and again, we're going to go over this next week. So next week you're going to feel like a rock star when everybody else doesn't understand it. The idea there is that at least one wins means you didn't lose them all. So the 1 minus is the fact that you didn't lose them all. Please take it. I think that's empty. You can throw it out the way. If you take the last one, you got to put the box away.
All right.
That's the way the system works. Appreciate you.
All right, try.
Love you, man. Take care. All right. So that's the idea behind that. All right. I'm gonna leave you guys there. All right. All right. Here we go. How we feeling? Now, let's take a look. Let's do it together. We got 4 bracket 2. Minus 3x. Bye guys. Take care. Love you. Take care. I love you.
Bracket, yeah, I think those 4 minus 12 plus 9.
That's fine. I would have done that later.
Oh, okay, okay. And then the 4.
Now,
Oh.
in here,
Mhm.
let's combine. Minus 3x plus 5x. Let's ask the question. Same or different?
It's different.
Different. So what do you do?
Subtract.
Subtract. Bye, girls. Don't leave me hanging. Bye, baby. See you later on.
Thank you.
2x. Take the sign of the bigger number. It's positive 2x, right?
Yes.
So we got 4. We got 2x.
Okay.
We got 2 minus 6.
Wait, I have a question. What if I did it different? First I did the 2x and the 6. I mean, not the 2x, the 2 and the 6, and then I did the 3.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Community property addition allows you to do however you want.
All right, well, I got the 4.
So, well, let's look. Now, 2 minus 6, same or different?
It's different.
different, do we agree? Because this is a
Yeah.
plus, that's minus, they're different, we subtract.
Yes,
You get minus 4
yes.
equals 4x. Now we'll go ahead and do here, same or different.
That's the thing I was stuck on.
Okay, well, let's look. You got negative 12 plus 9.
It was different.
They're different, right? So what do you get?
When you subtract the 9 or the 12.
You always subtract the smaller number.
Okay.
Take the sign of the bigger number, but subtract the smaller number from the bigger number.
Negative 21 I got.
You got it.
Oh, wait.
You just said they were different, so you have to subtract. So you do 12 minus 9 is,
Oh, 12, not negative 12?
no, it's negative 12 plus 9.
Okay,
The signs are different,
yeah.
so you subtract. When I say you subtract the two numbers.
Okay.
12 minus 9. Don't worry about the sign, just
Okay.
subtract the two numbers.
Okay, so 3.
So it's 3, and it's a negative 3 because the bigger number.
Okay,
Okay, Tanisha, we good?
Yeah.
yeah,
All right. Now what we got? Distribute here.
yeah.
8x minus 16
Yeah. Equals 4x.
equals 4x minus 3. We agree?
Yeah, that's where I got so far.
All right, now what we're going to do. I always move the x first. This is what I do. I always move the x. I take the smaller number from the bigger number. So this is 4x. I subtract 4x, subtract 4x. 8x minus 4x. Signs the same or different?
For which one?
8x minus 4x. Signs the same or different?
The
Oh,
same.
they're same.
No, they're not.
Oh, they did?
This is a plus.
Oh, the 8.
This is a minus.
Okay, so I see what I did wrong. I had negative 16 minus 8x. Because I remember on the top I had them switched up so that I think it should be right.
You said you did 2 minus 6 first?
Yeah,
You got negative 4.
yeah, negative 4 plus 2x, and then I got negative 16 minus 8x.
Okay, so that doesn't matter. But why would it be minus 8x? It'd be plus 8x.
Okay,
Because see, remember, you got negative 4
yeah,
plus 2x, right?
yeah.
So in the 4 distributes, you get negative 16, 4 times 2 is positive 8.
Mhm.
So it'd be
Okay.
16 plus 8x.
Okay, I see. Thank
You see what I'm saying?
you. Yeah,
All right, so you would have had these two switch, but you're still moving this over and putting it on the 8. Okay? And again, I think what happens, partly because, maybe it just wasn't explained very well, is when I ask about the signs, I'm treating operators as positive and negative. Okay, because a lot of people go, but wait, it's a subtraction sign, it's not a damn negative number. For the purposes of identifying same or different, I treat operators as positive and negative.
okay, that's what I became.
Yes, so to tell whether it's positive or negative, don't look at the sign here.
Yeah,
Look at, there's a plus in front of here, there's a minus in front of here, they're different.
okay.
So don't think of it as, well, no, this is a subtraction sign, that doesn't count. No, for the purposes, see, the two girls,
Yeah.
Casey and Kayla,
Mhm.
they're twins.
Yeah, I know that,
Y'all figure that part out.
yeah.
I had a really interesting conversation during the last one, but anyway, the second one. They're similar, but they're not the same. They share similar qualities. Okay? Negative 4 and 8 minus 4. These are two different meaning signs, but they're similar enough that they share similar qualities.
Yeah.
They're different. I'm not saying they're the same. I'm saying they're different, but they share similar qualities. To the point that when I say to you, do I want to treat this as a positive or negative? Well, I want to treat it as a positive because I don't see another sign in front of it. I want to treat this one as a negative because that's what I see there.
Yeah.
Okay? And they are different. So I will subtract. Okay? But see, what happens is, and it's not your fault, when you treat this as a subtraction sign the way you always have, you get it right sometimes. And you essentially get it right just enough to keep doing it wrong. Does that make sense? It's like the lottery. You scratch off enough tickets, you're going to win just enough to make you think the next one's going to be the one that you need. So, to really get into every single time saying, are they the same or are they different? In a case where I'm doing them up and down, this is plus, this is minus, they're different. So I subtract. So I've got 4x minus 16 equals negative 3, yes?
Yes.
Now I gotta move the 16, yes?
Mhm.
How do I move it?
Um,
Add 16, yeah? Okay, look at the two signs. Same or different?
They're different.
So what do?
Subtract.
So now you just subtract the smallest number from the biggest number. Don't worry about the signs, just, you gotta subtract 16 and 3.
Okay.
The way you subtract 16 and 3 is you subtract them the way that you always would subtract. 16 minus 3 is, you got $16, you take out 3, you got 13, and you take the sign of the bigger number, yeah?
Yeah. So it's just 13.
Okay. Now what do? How do you solve?
We would divide that.
Divide by 4, yeah? X is equal to.
Before you get to 4x, you had to, we minus it, 8 minus 4.
So I have 8x on this side, 4 times 2 is 8. I have 4x over here. So I bring this one over. It's already plus, so I bring it over, I do minus. 8x minus 4x is 4x.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, because in high school, I took math college readiness to help me with this.
Okay.
And he would like give us a paper with the answers already, and all we had to do was make sure they were right, but he never actually taught. So all of this, I have no clue. Like, I've never actually
I
learned.
have a question, like, any tips of like websites we should look at to help us get more understanding of it?
Okay, so great question. If you go to YouTube, this is what I would really suggest you do.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube, type my name in.
Okay.
No, I'm being for real now. Type my name in, and then after that, type in MAT 1033.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So here's what you can do. Okay. I have a whole playlist on this course.
Okay.
For this course, from the very beginning, solving equations, to the very end, we do quadratic formula. I have a playlist that covers every topic that we do. The playlist is essentially live question sessions that I've done with classes over the years. Okay? So what happens is, I will have given them some problems, and I will say to them, you guys work these problems. And so then what I would do is I would record myself working the answer out. Okay? So what you could do is, you go to the playlist. I'm going to bring it up on the screen so you can see it. Okay? And this is what I highly recommend. And I almost recommend this as much as I do recommend doing homework.
Oh, about the homework, you say that we can find it online, but I don't think
It's under files. I just put it on there yesterday.
Oh, that one.
And I just ordered my book, so I don't know when it's gonna come in, the immediate algebra book.
Mm-hmm.
It is so heavy. Like my book bag is like.
Give me a second. Let me get off of camera before I talk to you.
Okay.
So if I were you, go to YouTube. Again, you type my name in, Stephen with a PH. All right. You'll see that the college loves me so much they misspelled my name on YouTube. So just type in MAT 1033. All right. And that will bring you up to my playlist. Okay.
Writing's not that
So-
easy, but Grammarly can help.
I don't get
This
no money for the
sentence
advertising.
is
I wish I
grammatically
did, but
correct.
I get nothing.
But it's wordy and hard.
Okay, kind of blow me a little bit.
So we're solving two equations today, and
So
when you see a
what I'm going to say is, over here you'll see I have all these problems on solving equations. So what you girls can do is you can go like this. Oh, I want extra practice. I want him to guide me through some more problems. So what do? You make that full screen, you pause the video, you write the problem down, and then you try it. Right? But you're not going to know if you got it right. So then what you do is,
A problem like this,
you
the
hit
first
play,
thing
and
to
I'm gonna walk you through how to
recognize
do it.
is don't get overwhelmed.
Does that make sense?
And I see a
And
lot
like
of people who
this
see a
is
big
8-minute
problem
video,
doing this.
I
How does that
probably
work?
do,
That the yes, sir. Besides, wait a minute. You ain't ever gonna like it.
you know, I'd probably do a couple different problems throughout that. And so then when you get to this problem, you press pause again and you go, okay, well, I'm gonna try that one now. Does that make sense? And then when you get done, you can go to the next one. Okay? And usually,
All right. So in order to work the first one,
usually you'll see that you know,
equals.
the problems are usually different. Like I don't always work the same one.
All right. So let's go ahead and solve the first
right.
one.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so then there's problems in the homework pages and so forth and so on.
But they're all problems we're gonna do in class, right?
They're not problems that I would necessarily do during your class, no.
But it's like similar.
But they're similar, yeah. Like if you look at this one, right? That one's similar to the one you just saw up there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I never repeat the same problem twice because I don't ever, I just let the Lord move me when I write them down. So for me to write the same problem down twice is damn near impossible because I just don't write them down ahead of time. Like that's what really good teachers do. They write them all down ahead of time. They work them all out, and they come in like, oh, okay, here we go. Me?
I didn't mean like
Free will.
we're gonna have those exact questions, but we're gonna have like.
Oh yes. Problems like that are similar to what we do in class, and problems like that are similar to what you see on the exam.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the interesting thing because I'll have students who go, oh, I wasn't in class. Can I get your notes? Nope. They're all right here. But this will give you a great way to get some extra practice in. Okay. And that's what I recommend.
Are you gonna have another one like this?
Oh, we do it every week.
So Monday will be.
So I do it generally on Wednesdays after our class. You can just hang around,
Okay.
and we go from. So on Wednesdays, it's usually Wednesdays. So Wednesdays, it's either pizza or Chick-fil-A. So I always feed you every time you come. It's how I get people to show up. What do you think people show up for? They're not showing up for the work. They're showing up for the damn donut. And she didn't even need hers. Now I'm feeling a little mad at you. Oh, is it awesome?
I'm not a wonder person.
Oh, okay. And so next week will probably be pizza, I guess. Last week we did Chick-fil-A.
So like what time do you do Wednesday?
So Wednesdays is 1:30.
1:30.
So your class goes from 12 to 1:30. It's supposed to go from 12 to 1:35, but we'll just stop at 1:30. And then right after class, if you just want to stay in here, because we'll do it in this room.
Yeah.
We go from 1:30 till about 2:45, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, because I have class at 2, and I think I have it with her.
You have class at 2.
Yeah, we have comps. Yeah.
Okay, so just remind me on if you do stay Wednesday, just remind me that you have to get the first set of problems, not the last.
Yeah.
And then I'll write your problems up first, and you'll have a chance to work a couple extra problems before you leave. And they'll give you a chance to get free food.
Yeah.
Okay. Not that people, I don't know, some people care, some people don't. Now let me end this.